who is a global voice in the world of faith. It really, really does my heart really good in this grief process, and I'm sure the same for his children, his former wife, and all of his siblings, and all of those that served him for all those years. To see those wonderful, great posts, it's amazing. And now, next week is kicking off the beginning of many celebrations. And the first celebrations are taking place in Tulsa, Oklahoma. But don't fear. I heard you when you said Tulsa. I ain't never been there, and why am I going? The last and final grand celebration is going to be here in Atlanta, Georgia, where Bishop Carlton Pearson spent a lot of time here doing his life work, preaching and teaching progressive theology, expanded consciousness, and inclusion. We're celebrating what he did beginning in Azusa and what he did the last 20 years of his life. He gave me an instruction. He said that this must be a grand event and it must be filled with diversity. And I want my closest friends to speak live in the celebration. A few words. And he pointed around, he said, "You guys." And he named Bishop Yvette Flunder. And he pointed at David Smith. He pointed at Bishop Jordan, pointed at myself. And I knew he was pointing also at his siblings, his children, even his former wife. He said, "I want Mike to produce a video that is very meaningful, and I want it played." His dear friend, D.E. Polk, and all of the hosts of those pastors that are in progressive theology. Well, we're all coming together along with Bishop John P. Key. He just got elevated right now. He's bishop. My sister, Leandria Johnson. So many people are going to be there from the industry, from all walks of life. Michelle Williams. I'm reaching out to everybody, but these people I mentioned are already confirmed. And a 1 to 200 voice choir. And if you are in Atlanta, you're going to have to get with David Smith, and he's going to make you sound like the Azusa choir, because he's the one that was doing it all these years. This is what Bishop Carlton Pearson asked for, and this is what he's going to get. So I've already sent word to his son to tell his former wife and his daughter, and I spoke with a few of his siblings, but they all know what's going to happen.
We are still mourning and also commemorate the life, legacy, and impact of Bishop Carlton Demeritus Pearson, a man who passed away just a few days ago. The family has come out to release a statement via his official Facebook and Instagram page that actually gives the whole program how it's going to be with regards to his celebration of life service, and of course memorial service, public viewing, and of course also celebrating his impact and what he did in the world. The public viewing, according to this statement, they're saying it's going to be at the All Souls Unitarian Church. That will be on Wednesday, November 29th, around 4 p.m. to 8 p.m. And then it will be followed by of course another public view that's going to take place on Thursday, November 30th at around 11 a.m. still at the All Souls Unitarian Church. Then the final public viewing will be still on Thursday, November 30th at 12:30 p.m. up to 4:30 p.m. and still it's going to be at this All Souls Unitarian Church. Then there will be a final closing and of course sealing of the casket still on November at 4:30 p.m. still at the All Souls Unitarian Church. Then it's going to be followed by a musical celebration of life on Thursday at Greater Grace Temple. That's at 6:30 p.m. Then another program will follow, that is the Episcopal celebration of life on Friday at the Transformation Church at 12 noon. That's on 1st December. It will be a Friday. So that's the whole program of the celebration of life, that is of Bishop Emeritus Carlton Pearson. This is a man who actually served God with all his heart, with all his soul. Indeed, he has evoked mixed feelings from a section of people, that is those who say he never believed in the Bible, those who say he never believed in Christ, those who say that his gospel of inclusion was not to be followed. And then there is a section of people who say that what he did was really awesome, most especially in this day and age, where inclusion, LGBTQ and stuff like that has to be embraced, because it's human rights. People deserve to be recognized. So of course, we'll be waiting to see what the family says during those services. But in this moment in time, all we are saying is continue resting in power the King, that is Bishop Emeritus Carlton Pearson.